Okay, the technology world just stops whenever Apple has to make an announcement, and the 2014 edition of Apple's developer conference was no different. So let's showcase you what all were the announcements made at WWDC 2014. Forget about iPhone 6 or the new iWatch. Apple's latest launch was all about software. Apple this week came out with the much-awaited new operating system, the iOS 8, at their annual developers conference in San Francisco. With more than 4,000 new APIs, this was one of the biggest developer releases by Apple. The new iOS 8 will offer a slight upgrade over the existing iOS 7 used by millions worldwide. The iOS 8 operating system is added with two new applications, which are HealthKit and HomeKit. HealthKit is set to revolutionize the health industry as it gives out data of vital stats directly to doctors in their clinic, while HomeKit is more of a home automation platform. iOS 8 was not the only thing unveiled at WWDC 2014 by Apple. They also came out with the new operating system for Mac lovers. The new OS X Yosemite is now designed to work seamlessly along other Apple devices running on iOS platform. Yosemite will come with an improved internet storage application similar to those provided by Box or Dropbox. Users will now be able to pick up calls to iPhones from their Macs. Yosemite will constantly be in sync with your Apple devices, allowing users to pick up on their Macs where they left off on their iPhone. The launch of iOS 8 was speculated by many over the past few months, and they predicted a lot of new features that it will offer. And now that the iOS 8 is finally here, let us showcase you what new things that are there in it for you to play around with. iOS 8 grabbed some eyeballs for sure at the WWDC 2014. Though the upgrade isn't as big of an aesthetic shift as we saw last year with the introduction of iOS 7. But nonetheless, there are a couple of new features and tweaks. Here's a quick look at the new features in iOS 8. iOS 8 on its iPhoto will offer some new features that allow better editing of lighting and contrast of images. iOS 8 will see the iCloud photo library as well. This will store all user photos across all their devices automatically, and the edits they make.
Next up, Messages. So Messages is the most frequently used app on iOS, and in iOS 8 it's better than ever.
New audio and video controls make it very quick to record and send multimedia files now on iMessage. The group messaging feature has also been updated, so it is now identical to the experience offered by WhatsApp and many other IM apps, with muting and the option to join or leave groups. The new predictive aspect of the keyboard is a bit of a lift from Android, but better late than never. Your iPhone will now offer word suggestion as you type, and these will change depending on the app you're using. In-app purchases and children running large bills is a familiar problem to iPhone and iPad users. The new family sharing feature allows up to 6 family members to share information. Crucially, the app is linked to a single payment card, and permission must be granted by a parent for any purchase by a child in the family. An app that allows all users various fitness and movement tracking apps to talk to each other and sync data in one place. iHealth works with third-party wearable technology as well.
Next up, Touch ID.
The fingerprint scanner has been opened up to third-party developers for the first time, meaning banking apps would be happy about it, as a biometric fingerprint technology can now be used to authorize transactions and other features from your device in the future. Unveiled in the developers section of the keynote speech, this is nonetheless a huge launch for Apple. Working with smart devices in the home, HomeKit will enable users to control things such as lighting and doors directly from your smartphone.
Now, iOS 8 will be available for users to download on their iDevices later this year. But there is one catch, especially for the Indian consumers. Let's take a look at what this is.
The WWDC 2014 marked the launch of the all-new operating system for over 100 million iPod touches, 200 million iPads and over 500 million iPhones worldwide. And that is a huge ecosystem. And there is a list of devices that will be getting the iOS 8 update this fall. It includes iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, iPhone 5C, iPhone 5S, iPod Touch 5th generation, iPad 2, iPad with Retina display, iPad Air, iPad Mini with Retina display. So, are we missing anything? The iPhone 4. Many people in India went for the iPhone 4 because of a massive price drop. It is available for as low as Rs 19,500. And a big chunk of that 500 million figure of iPhone is of the iPhone 4. And sadly, they won't be able to enjoy the iOS 8 experience.
Now, last year, iOS 7 was a massive update, a software update done by Apple. And when it ran on an iPhone 4, it was sluggish and had a lot of lags. Sure, Apple tweaked some bugs here and there to fix the problem, but this time around they thought, let's just do away with the iPhone 4. So not a very good news for all you Indian owners of the iPhone 4. But anyways, Apple just didn't announce the iOS 8 at the WWDC 2014. They also came out with something for all you Mac users out there. They came out with a new operating system and they named it Yosemite.
Yosemite, termed as a weed OS by people working at Apple, is also a nice upgrade to the operating system on your Mac. Here are some of its features. OS X Yosemite has a lot of attention spent on its look this year, with new icons and new interface. There is a new transparent menu bar, and user gestures have given a freshness to the desktop interface. Apple's search feature Spotlight will now appear in the center of the screen, and it is more prominent now. And now it will not only search your Mac for files and other stuff, but the World Wide Web as well. The biggest feature of continuity when it comes to a Mac user is the ability to now answer and make phone calls from your laptop. Tapping phone numbers on websites will trigger a call option on the Mac too, so users don't have to pick up the phone.